Okay, today is the 14th of November 2024. The time now is 10:43 in the morning, and I just went outside and picked up this package. Well, I didn't go outside. Let me change that. The UPS man said it right. I might need to show that. I might need to show that he put it right at the door. I didn't even have to go out the door. I just bent down and picked it up. But I was hit with something. Like I'm saying, something else is going on since those PWC um, workers is down there. Cause there's something like look like something is spraying. You can only see it at night, but I feel it, and it hit me on my right side. My whole right side is burning. So I'm going to show that the UPS man just uh, left this package and exactly where he put it. Cause I didn't even have to go out the door. I just opened the door and picked the package. I didn't put it like this. I didn't have to go out on the porch. So I'm going to show exactly what happened. Cause you have to do that now. Cause people want to play you crazy and say that you just are imagining things. I prefer to be doing something else than to be making these videos of GameStop and neighbors attacking and the utility company putting down stuff underground that can kill you. And then some idiot is trying to keep me from signing in. Like I say, they're watching, how they know what I'm trying to do right now. And they're trying to keep me from putting my password in. Everything that go on, they see. You can't do nothing because they doing illegal stuff. Okay. Okay. So You see, he put it right at the door, so I didn't even have to step out on the porch. I just bent down and picked the package up. And it's a bowl that I brought because I like succulents. And what I want to do is put succulents in this bowl, different types of succulents, which I do have different types out there on the porch, but they in something small. And what I want them to do is multiply. I did put this tape on here. I had opened it up and took the bowl out. Then I take it back up because I'm not getting ready to use it right now. I'm not going to use it until this summer or this spring. Okay, this is what I brought. And I want to fill it up with different types of little small succulents so that they can grow. Because I have the chicken, either hen and the biddies, or chicken and hens, or something, hen and the chicks, something like that. And they really multiply. But I got some other things out there uh, I had brought at the same time, but a lot of them died because I brought them in the house because it was so cold out there. I didn't think they would live. Not the chicken, the biddies, or whatever you call them, the other ones. I brought them in the house and they died in the house. Some of them died outside too because it was too cold for them. So that's why I brought them in the house and they still died because I don't think they were getting enough sun. So if they live over the winter, I don't. Well, I gotta. I might have to put them out in the garage. Um, put them out there in the garage. 'Cause I got some plant lights out there, and I brought a table and I brought a shelf so that the plants that can't live out in the wintertime, I want like my banana plants and my kiwis and berries might can, but they're young berries, so I brought them in the house too. And I got uh, some peppers that I brought in the house because I want them to overwinter and put them back out in the springtime. And so I guess I take them and put them out there too. But I got to wait until this guy come and take some of this stuff from out of the garage because some of that stuff I'm throwing away. I already got it bagged up. I just need him to come. And my daughter put a king size mattress out there, but the dog ate it up. It's all right. They ate that mattress up, and a lot of stuff I bagged up because ain't nobody gonna use it. It was my sister's stuff, and she was like just keeping stuff that won't no good. But now what? You're not gonna go outside because it's raining. He trying to unplug my computer. He gonna get a spanking. That's what he gonna do. Keep right on. Keep right on. I told you about messing with my cord to my computer. He do it on purpose. He'll come and unplug it just to get my attention. I see what you're doing. You're not gonna go outside because it's raining. Let me let him see that it's raining. Normally he won't go outside when it could just be drizzling. He won't go outside. And so when I opened the door, there was a cat in the yard. There was a cat in the yard. He took out that door. So now he won't come back in. I guess he called himself Bogart in the yard. And it's drizzling rain. He don't like rain. The girls neither. They have to pee really bad before they go out there in the rain. So he probably gonna get up under the deck and wait, make sure that cat don't come back. I mean, I was surprised. So he see a little bit of just a little bit of water on that porch, on the deck. He gonna turn around and come back. he, he, well, he saw that cat and he took out. I mean, he was running fast too. I opened the door for him to come back in. He's standing out there looking at me. I said, close the door back and stay out there then. Lord have mercy. I reckon if I didn't have him here, I would be extremely bored because he keeps me company. He can be worse when he want to though. Wanting to go outside. He likes going outside, but he won't stay long. Now since it's starting to get cool, he wants to go out there and just lay down in the dirt. I call him. He look up and turn his head. I said, "Well, what? Go ahead." He out there walking the yard now. He out there kicking dirt, throwing his scent around. Look, he out there peeing. Leave his scent. Oh Lord. No, he might be doing something else. No, he pee. Mm-hmm. Ain't been too long washes, but he be out there. I need to wash his bed though, cause I'm trying to think. Did I wash his bed? And I'll get him a bath. Now here, the thing is, get him in the bathroom. Once I get him in the tub, he just stand there and let me wash him. But I got to pretty much drag him in there. There you go. He's ready to come in now. That cat must have been on the porch. They be out there all night. If it ain't a cat, it's a possum or a rabbit. There was a possum on the porch. Keep back in there. You see that cat out there? I told you it was raining. I told you. I don't know why these dogs think somebody want to rub them all the time. If it ain't him, it's the girls. All of them. I said, look, y'all want me to work too much. All right, now that's enough. Go ahead. That's enough. That's enough. Where your brush at? Probably in the bathroom. Oh Lord. There's so much on my mind that I would like to do. Can't get none of it done. Not right now, no way. But it's sad with these people. I mean, they just want to. I don't understand why anybody would just want to hurt somebody. Just want people in pain. And it's men. What make it so bad that want to hurt women? I mean, I just can't see it. Look like they'll think, what if somebody put my mom or my sister or daughter name on this list? Would I want that for my child? Would I want that for my mom? Would I want that for my wife? Because I am somebody's mother. I'm somebody's sister, somebody's daughter. I ain't nobody's wife, but I'm somebody's mother. I'm a woman. And what makes it so bad, he did nothing to nobody. That's the you did my chair. Who's there? Well, that's the box. Got all that energy. You can see all that energy on it in my shadow. You see all that energy on that box from my. You can see how my shadow on it. I put my shadow back on it. You can see that energy. Cause we in. That's what we in. We are under submerged under the energy. Wait a minute. Look like one of my plants is missing. Let me go out here and check this thing. It's out there. I just got them side by side, so I'm only looking at the one that's on this side. The one on the other side, I can't see it from the other plant. But they both out there. They look like they need watering. I thought more last long than that. I guess when you get them and they not open, they'll last you a long time. Well, them just are there. Some people say mums will come back every year. I don't know. Trying to think that I ever brought mums before. Can't remember if I have or not. So I'm gonna just keep them. All right, put them out there in the garage and see if they'll come back. Cut them all the way down and see if they'll grow back next spring. If not, then I just get rid of them. My head is really itching. It's a like a it's not really it's a itch, but it's sore at the same time. I made me some feather hats, two more feather hats. I'm waiting on some more feathers. I'm gonna make me a wall just with feather. They not really hats. Um, they this African tribe. They make juju hats, and they use them like ceremonies when they dancing. The dancers, the 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 king and the royal family, they wear them in the dancers. And so this is it's not they're not really hats. You take twine and take it around in a circle, and they sew it on. We I don't do like they'll do because they'll got movement to it because they sew it on, and we be gluing ours. That we don't have no movement because I don't need it to have no movement because I'm not gonna wear it as a hat. I just like it because um it's pretty. But I used to make those hats when I lived in my hometown. When I was a young woman, I used to take lace and put lace all over it, but I would use hats. I believe I got a hat over there. They wasn't this big, and they wasn't. This not the exact same hat that I used to um, decorate with the lace. But I saw this one and I liked it the way it's shaped. And so what I would do, I would take a needle and thread and ruffle up the ruffle up the lace more than what it already is, and just do a like a few yards of lace and go around all the way around until I get up to around this area right here. And I would take silk flowers and go around it, maybe some maybe some yeah, here some feathers. And this what I used to do, and I could make money. I would decorate my walls with them. But I used to take the teddy bear with the movable arms and legs and take that same type of lace and go around the neck of it, and go around the waist of it, make it like a two-piece outfit, and make them some shoes and make them a little pocketbook and a hat, and they be all dressed up. I had different size. I went from $10, $15, 25, and $30. All depending on the size. The biggest one was $30, and only the men brought them. Set them on their bed, and the women they might would buy one for $10. I thought I had, yeah, I got one here. I don't have, I don't have one here. It's at my house, but it's the $10 was small like this here, but they had the movable arm. This one don't have no movable arm and the movable legs, but they were this size, or were they smaller? Hmm. This might have been the $15 one. I don't know, but there was one that's kind of like this size, but they want this color. They look different in this. And I tried to find them again, but it looked like they stopped selling them. I couldn't find them. I used to buy them from Michael's. You know, I dress them up, have little earrings in the ears. And that's one reason I had brought my sewing machine, because I wanted to make doll baby dresses. But I ended up giving my sewing machine table to my daughter. Where they, I don't know. You know, they would ask me for stuff, and I get to them, they don't have none of it. I had took this it's like a Queen Anne chair, and I upholstered it in leopard print, and that was some expensive. That was like $100 something material. All that material, cause it was like $20 something a yard. So I upholstered my chair, and one of my daughter, I can't remember which one asked me for it, but they ain't got it. They ain't got nothing. My youngest daughter had my bedroom suit. It was antique. I love antique furniture because it's heavy. She ain't got there either. She left it. They just leave stuff everywhere. When I go somewhere, my stuff go with me. Like my furniture at my house, I want to upholster. It's antique too. Um, I want to upholster that. And I did see some material that I have thought about either getting a cover, just getting a chair cover, which would be a whole lot cheaper, upholstering it. And I can't. I saw uh, some material and I saw some chair covering. I really want it covered, but then if I just get chair covering, if somebody spills something on it, I could just take it off and wash it. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I have upholstered some furniture before. It was good enough for me, you know. I ain't gonna say it looked like it was did by a professional upholsterer, but it was good enough that I was pleased with it. So I don't know if I'm gonna upholster it or just get some covering and put over it and see if I can keep it, pin it up some kind of way where you can't see the burgundy. Cause my chairs are burgundy. I'm tired of dark colors. I want to soften up everything, soften up my furniture, egg color. I just want to have brightness. That's what I said. The next place I get, if I can get a next place, cause I see the sheriff department, these police, they trying to keep me from getting a place. I didn't hear nothing negative about this place here, but the place we moved from, they told them talking about we were drug dealers. I don't even be around drugs. Neither do my sister. And this is the sheriff department telling this lie. And then where I was going to church, somebody told the pastor that I don't believe in tithing. And she gonna tell me talking about I heard I heard you don't believe in tithing. I said I ain't never told nobody I don't believe in tithing. I said I don't believe in the way it's taught. She said, well, how do you believe that it's being taught? I said that uh, in the Bible, God commanded I can't remember exactly what I said, but this is what I'm gonna say now. In the Bible, God said for the Levites to receive the tithing because they didn't get an inheritance. That's not so in the New Testament. And they keep trying to quote stuff that's still in the Old Testament in the gospel. They're still dealing in the Old Testament in the gospel until after Jesus was crucified and resurrected. That's when the New Testament began in the book of Acts. And in the Old Testament, in the New Testament, they don't even talk about the Levites. They were the Levite that owned land. In the Old Testament, Levites couldn't own no land. They talks about him selling some land because they were supposed to sell sell land and give it to put it at the prophet's feet. That's when the husband and wife team lied and they both fell dead. So I just believe in telling the truth. If you want your church to pay a tithe, tell the truth. Don't be telling them that if you don't pay your tithe, you're gonna be cursed with a curse. That's a lie. You stand up on the pulpit telling lies. And then when I said what I remember, whatever it was I said, she said, "Oh, so you don't believe in tithing?" I said, "That ain't what I said." So she went back to the church and told the people that I talked ugly to her. And that was a lie. That is not what I said. I let her know that's don't put words in. I don't care if you are a pastor. You is not God, and you don't rule over me. You can't treat me just. I don't let a pastor just mistreat me. I won't let another pastor mistreat me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lose my soul salvation because of a pastor that's mean and evil and wicked and not living like the Lord tell them to live. I'm not gonna do that. So she gonna tell me, well, you don't believe in tithe. I said, no, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. So that's not what I said to you. So don't lie. Then I find out her her lifestyle was homosexual, and you trying to treat me like but I felt that spirit on her the first time I ever saw her. I didn't know who she was. I was at another church, and we were having a plate sale. Soon as she walked in, I felt that homosexual spirit on her. Didn't know who she was. Didn't know she was a pastor. I didn't know nothing about her. And when I found out that she used to be homosexual, when she was homosexual, or by a friend of mine who used to be homosexual herself, and she told me, I said, I felt that spirit on her, but she trying to handle me a wrong way. I'm not gonna let nobody handle me like that no more. Trying to be you feeling like you got to be faithful, but you just be faithful to God. That woman and that man is just a woman and just a man, just like you are. God just gave them a duty to lead His people, but you got these people that's leading God people wrong. They're leading God people wrong because now you're trying to rule over them. And that's not your job to rule over nobody. Your job is to lead and guide them to God, not rule over nobody and mistreat God people. And so that's why I left the church because I got fed up. I got fed up with somebody trying to be mean to me. Think you could just talk to me any kind of way. And I said, I didn't let people treat me this way when I was in the world. And I'm not gonna put up with, then the young girls thinking they can treat me any kind of way because she was causing the division in the church, the pastor. I'm not gonna deal with it no more. And I had said I'm not going back to no church. I won't gonna go back to no church. God kept dealing with me. That's one thing about God, and I appreciate that about God. Even though I went back into the world, He didn't leave me alone. He kept dealing with me until I came back. But I went back to the same church. I should have never went back. Things that I know now I didn't know then. And so now I know. And so now I don't put myself back in that same position. Because I miss going to church. I want to get back in church, but I want to find me a good church that got a good pastor. A pastor that's under the God that has God's heart, that's obedient. Not no disobedient pastor that you doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, and then you trying to rule over somebody else. Cause God showed me some stuff about my pastor, and it wasn't good. But anyway, I ain't gonna worry about that now. Oh, let me get off of here. Y'all be blessed.